Hi, I'm Masum, and I'm happy to be your guide today as we look at a special place hidden in Western Europe. It's between Belgium, France, and Germany. Luxembourg is one of Europe's smallest but most interesting countries. It's a place people don't always know about, but let me tell you, it's full of surprises. Think of a land where old castles stand next to new shiny buildings, where old forests are near busy money centres, and where people speak many languages like the Moselle River flows. This is Luxembourg, a country that shows that small things can be great. It has a mix of old things, new ideas, and pretty nature. Even though it's tiny, it has a strong money system, good life, pretty views, new roads and buildings, and a lot of old stories from over 1,000 years ago. Think of it, a country you can drive across it in just an hour or two. Yet it is very important in Europe for money and for its way of life. It was important in old times. You can see that in its strong castles. Now it's a big money center for the world and a leader in space ideas. Luxembourg does more than you'd think for its size. It's a place where you can feel how new Europe is, but also see old, lovely things. So, get ready to learn and see new things. Let's look at all the different parts of this special European country. Its money, how people live, food, tips for visiting, and more. We'll find out what makes Luxembourg special, why it does so well, how friendly its people are, and all the fun things you can do here. We're going to see why this small country makes a big impression on everyone. Get ready to love Luxembourg. When we think about money in Europe, we often think of big countries like Germany or France first, but here in small Luxembourg, there's a very strong money system that's really amazing. It's always one of the richest countries in the world for how much money it makes for each person. That's a big deal for a small country. Why is it so successful? Because its money system is very good and has many different parts. Money and banks are very important, and Luxembourg City is a big money center for the whole world, but that's not all. The city has so many banks from all over the world, big money groups, and even the important European Investment Bank. They all help make it strong with money. But Luxembourg's money strength doesn't come from just one thing. It used to make a lot of steel, which helped it become rich. Now it's doing well in new areas like phones and moving things around, so it stays an important spot in Europe. The country has a smart plan for money. It likes new ideas, is open to business with other countries, and has workers who are very good at their jobs and speak many languages. That's really helpful today. Also, companies don't have to pay a lot of tax, and it's easy to do business here. So big companies from all over the world and new small companies want to come here. This government is also working hard for the future. They are spending money on new computer stuff, keeping things safe online, and using clean energy. This will help Luxembourg's money stay strong and grow for many years. So, what is it like to live in Luxembourg? Well, think of a place where life is calm, things are very organized, and you feel very safe. That's what it's like here every day. This small country is always ranked as one of the best places to live, and you can see why when you visit. Not many bad things happen here. The public services like buses and schools are great and easy to use, and roads and buildings are kept very nice. So people from other countries and workers from all over the world like to come here to live a safe and comfy life with their families. It's a place where you can relax and enjoy life. People who live here have a good balance between work and free time. This is helped by the really good public transport, and guess what? It's free for everyone. Also, the towns are planned well, and it's easy to get to nature spots. That makes people happy. Speaking many languages is not just something people can do. It's part of everyday life. It's normal to hear Luxembourgish, French, German and English in the streets, shops and cafes. This makes it feel like a city with people from all over the world. More than just useful things, Luxembourg also cares a lot about helping people. It has good schools, doctors and help for families. Life here is a nice mix of modern European living and the calm, pretty countryside that is always close by. Now let's talk about something I love, the food. Luxembourg's food is tasty and shows how it has many cultures and is in the middle of Europe. It mixes fancy French food, hearty German food and comfy Belgian food. Old-style dishes here are usually strong in flavor and make you feel full and happy. Great after a day of looking around. You really should try some local favorite foods. First it's smoked pork with soft broad beans. It's the country's special dish and it's so good. It really tastes like old Luxembourg. Then there are These are crispy potato pancakes with herbs and onions. You can find them at markets and parties, and you'll want to eat a lot of them. If you want soup, is a famous one, a warm green bean soup, often with potatoes and tasty bacon. And for dessert or a treat with coffee, you should try. It's a yummy plum pie that you can find in bakeries and cafes, especially when plums are ready to eat. Because so many people from other countries live here, you can also find lots of great food from all over the world. From super fancy restaurants to nice, simple little eating places, people who love food will find many things to try, and we can't forget the local drinks. Luxembourg makes its own great wines, especially light white wines from the pretty Moselle Valley. These local wines and good craft beers are often enjoyed at fun parties all year round. It's a great way to meet local people and have a good time. Chapter 4. A country of new ideas. Luxembourg's look to the future with tech. You might be surprised that even though Luxembourg is small, it's a big leader in new computer ideas and technology. This isn't new. The country has always liked to try new things, especially with space technology. It has the Luxembourg Space Agency. This group is doing exciting things like planning to mine in space and study new satellites. They're really aiming high. This way of thinking ahead has made a busy and exciting tech world here in Europe. Lots of new small companies are doing great things with money tech, smart computers, new internet money ideas, and earth-friendly tech. The government helps a lot with these new ideas. Groups like Digital Luxembourg and Lux Innovation give help, money and tools to people starting businesses, scientists and tech companies. There's a clear and strong wish to build a good future with computers that lasts. They are spending a lot of money on new things like fast 5G internet, big computer centers and smart city ideas to make life better for people. This strong focus on new tech makes Luxembourg a leader in technology. It also makes it a great and exciting place for tech workers, people who want to put money into new ideas, and companies that want to be part of Europe's digital future. Chapter 5. Your trip to Luxembourg. A guide for travelers. Even though Luxembourg is small, it's full of different things to see. Travelers can easily see cool city places and pretty nature, and they are often very close to each other. Let's look at some places you should see. First, Luxembourg City. The old part of the capital city is a special UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's like taking a trip to the past. You can walk for hours on its nice old stone streets, explore the amazing Bock casemates. These are old underground tunnels and forts, and see how new shiny buildings look good next to strong old castles. It's a city with many interesting differences. Then go see Vianden Castle. It looks like it's from a fairy tale. It's one of the prettiest and best kept old castles in Europe. It sits high on a hill looking over the Aar River. Don't miss Echternach. It's known as the oldest town in Luxembourg. It has an old abbey and a special old dancing parade that UNESCO says is very important. For art lovers, Clairvaux is famous for a touching photo show called The Family of Man. It was put together by the famous Edward Steichen. And how do you get around to see all this? It's super easy, especially because Luxembourg was the first country in the world to make all public transport buses, trains and trams free for everyone. This makes it easy and cheap to explore. For such a small country, Luxembourg has so many different kinds of pretty views. It's wonderful for anyone who loves being outside. There are thick green forests that feel old and quiet, calm river valleys, big rocky canyons and soft hills with grapevines. This country is like a dream for people who love nature and want a quiet break. You'll find pretty nature spots are always close by, perfect for exploring or just being quiet. It shows how well Luxembourg keeps its nature safe while also having towns and cities. One of the most special nature spots is the Mullerthal region. People often call it Little Switzerland. This area is famous for its amazing sandstone rocks, secret caves and lots of good walking paths through forests and near little streams. It's perfect for hikers. Up north, the Ardennes area is more like mountains with big, thick forests. It's great for harder hikes, seeing animals and just being in wild nature. And then there's the pretty Moselle Valley. Here, grapevines grow on steps along the river. It has beautiful views, and you can also visit wineries and taste the local wine. All over the country, there are many parks and nature areas that help people visit nature in a good way. They also work hard to keep all the different plants and animals safe, so these green places will be here for a long, long time. Luxembourg City is very fancy and gets a lot of attention, and it should. But it's good to remember that many other towns in Luxembourg have their own special charm, history and feeling, ready for you to find. Of course, Luxembourg City is the biggest star. It's a lively new European capital city with a very old centre. It's a place where you can visit great museums, see important European Union buildings and feel like you're in a city with people from all over the world. And all this is next to its amazing old forts and pretty valleys. It's a city that easily mixes its old history with its busy present. But if you go outside the capital, you'll find places like Esch-sur-Alzette, Luxembourg's second biggest city. Used to be a big steel-making town. Now Esch has changed into a fun place for art, culture, learning and new ideas. It was even named a European Capital of Culture in 2022, showing how much it has changed in a good way. Then there's Vianden. We talked about its fairy tale castle, but the town itself is also very lovely. It's by the river and has cute cafes and shops with handmade things. Differdange is another town that used to be about industry. Now it's a growing place with a university. So many students from other countries come here and it has new buildings. Each city and town in its own way nicely mixes its special history with new things and ideas. This gives lots of different experiences for people who live here and for visitors who want to see new things. Maybe one of the most special things about Luxembourg is how many different kinds of people live here. When you walk in the streets or go to a cafe, you'll see that almost half the people in the country are from other countries. That's a lot of people. People have come from all over the world. Many are from nearby countries like Portugal, France, Germany and Italy, and also from many other places. Having all these people from different cultures means Luxembourg thinks about the whole world. It's a very open and friendly place for new people if they are just visiting or want to live here. Local people from Luxembourg usually speak many languages. This shows the country's history and that it's in the middle of Europe. It's normal for people to easily change between languages when they talk. Luxembourgish, is their own special language, and it's important to them. But French and German are also official languages for government things. And many people understand and speak English, especially for work at school and in shops and restaurants. The way people live together in this country is based on being understanding, working together and respecting each other's cultures. Groups of people from other countries do well here. The government and local groups help them feel at home. This makes it a peaceful and lively place to live. Well, our trip through Luxembourg is almost over. I hope you liked learning a little about what makes this small country so special. Luxembourg might be small, but you can find many great things here. From its strong money system and good way of life to its yummy food and pretty nature, there are so many things to discover. It's a country that is old and important in history, but also new and modern. Old ways and new ideas live together here. This mix is what makes Luxembourg so special and interesting. If you're a traveler looking for old things like castles and tunnels, or if you want to see nature in its green forests and pretty valleys. If you're a worker looking for good job chances and a great, safe life. Or if you love food and want to try new tastes that mix the best of European food, Luxembourg has something for you. It's a place that lets you look around slowly, enjoy all the different cultures and see the little things that make it such a great place to visit. So when you plan your next trip to Europe, I hope you'll think about visiting this special hidden place. You'll find a country that is friendly, works well, is beautiful and has lots of surprises. Until we meet again for another trip, this is Massam. I wish you happy travels and hope you always keep exploring. Thanks for watching with me, and like I always say, keep on traveling.